Dear students, today we will learn new chapter. The name of the chapter is fractions. What is fraction? Equal parts of a whole are called fractions. Equal parts of a whole are called fractions. For example, 6/10, 2/7, 5/9. These are called fractions. 6/10 indicates that 6 parts out of 10 parts of a whole are taken. In 6/10, here 6 is numerator. And 10 is called denominator. What is fraction? Equal parts of a whole are called fractions. Let's learn types of fractions. In that first type, like fractions. What is like fractions? Fractions which have the same denominator are called like fractions. Fractions which have the same denominator are called like fractions. For example, 3/7, 4/7, 6/7. In 3/7, 3 is numerator and 7 is denominator. In 4/7, 4 is numerator and 7 is denominator. In 6/7, 6 is numerator and 7 is denominator. Here denominators are same. So, this type of fractions are called like fractions. Fractions which have the same denominator are called like fractions. Let's learn second type of fractions, that is unlike fractions. Fractions which are not like fractions, that means having different denominators, are called unlike fractions. Fractions which are not like fractions are called unlike fractions. For example, 3/5, 8/9, 3/4. In 3/5, here 3 is numerator and 5 is denominator. In 8/9, 8 is numerator and 9 is denominator. In 3/4, 3 is numerator and 4 is denominator. Here denominators are different. So, this type of fractions are called unlike fractions. Fractions which are not like fractions are called unlike fractions. Let's learn third type of fraction, that is proper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is less than the denominator is known as a proper fraction. The value of a proper fraction is always less than 1. A fraction whose numerator is less than the denominator is known as a proper fraction. The value of a proper fraction is always less than 1. For example, 1/5, 2/3, 5/9. In 1/5, here 1 is numerator and 5 is denominator. Here 1 is less than 5. Here 1 is the numerator, is less than the denominator 5. 2 by 3. Here 2 is the numerator and 3 is the denominator. Here also numerator is less than the denominator. 2 is less than 3. In 5 by 9, 5 is numerator and 9 is denominator. Here also 5 is less than 9. That means numerator is less than denominator. So this type of fractions are called proper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is less than the denominator is known as a proper fraction. The value of a proper fraction is always less than 1. Let's learn fourth type of fraction, that is improper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator is known as an improper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator is known as an improper fraction. The value of an improper fraction is always greater than 1 or equal to 1. For example, 6 by 5, 5 by 4, 11 by 11. So here in 6 by 5, 6 is a numerator and 5 is a denominator. Here numerator is greater than denominator. Here 6 is greater than 5. In 5 by 4, 5 is numerator and 4 is denominator. 5 is greater than 4. That means numerator is greater than 4. So this type of fraction is called improper fraction. Next, 11 by 11. In 11 by 11, here 11 is a numerator and denominator also 11. Both numerator and denominator are equal. So we can say this type of fraction is called improper fraction. Or we can say this fraction is called improper fraction. This type of fraction is called improper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator is known as an improper. Fifth type of fraction, that is mixed number. A mixed number contains a whole number and a proper fraction. A mixed number contains a whole number and a proper fraction. For example, 5, 1 by 3, 6, 3 by 4, 7, 4 by 5. Today's homework: learn and write 2 times fraction and types of fractions in your math.